Okay, extremely tired, even more tired than I was yesterday somehow. And I have to go on an Amtrak train. That's really early. I'm not gonna say where so that nobody kidnaps me. Shower thought, episode 4. This is actually really hard when you have places to be. I started this on a long weekend, so we're committed. What I was thinking about today is how there are founders not in New York and San Francisco. And I actually run into this when I'm fundraising. I'll pitch people to invest in Spice, and they'll be like, well, if you're investing in companies that are not part of the hype deal flow, like, isn't that considered adverse selection? This term I hate. I really hate this term because investors abuse this term. Going after a market that is unfavorable or out of hype does not mean it's adverse selection. That can be true, but that doesn't automatically mean you're set up to fail. And there's this really bad stigma in VC that if you're not on the coast, you are not at that status. You're not part of the real tech economy. And then there's even people will ask me, well, if you back somebody out of Atlanta, Georgia, like, how will they get part of the venture ecosystem? And I have to be like, listen, if somebody has a good business and they're making $100, $200 million in top line, or even if they're on their way there and they're growing quickly and they have a healthy business and they actually weren't able to raise from all these hot firms, like, to me, that's more of a signal, and the market rewards that. You don't have to be on the coast, especially with the internet. Everyone takes cold pitches. Anyways, so the thought that I'm trying to percolate into everyone's minds is that in today's world, specifically in technology, anyone can build anything. It's completely democratized. And don't let people fool you. Don't let people tell you that if you don't take their money, especially investors, you won't be successful, because that is not a cheat code. Having money from the right brand name does not set up your company for success. In fact, I have data in my fund that we have 50 companies in our first fund. The ones who took the high-paced rounds have progressed the least. Okay, so it's literally, that's adverse selection.